Oh, good morning. I have to take a sip of coffee because it is so wet outside. It is raining again, and my routine in the morning is I feed my dogs, our dogs, and I wait till it's light enough so that I can once they eat, we can go outside and I can make sure that they poop. That's my routine every morning, and it's always a good day when they poop right away, which they did this morning, and I'm so happy. Oh, those little things that make me happy. Anyway, got that taken care of and squished my way back in because the ground is so soggy and squishy. And I am in here now, and I am, oh yeah, having my cup of coffee for the first time, and it's obviously hot and feels good and tastes good. And when I was just passing through the bedroom, my little Yorkie jumped up on the bed and was hopping like a flea, and I was playing with him, and it reminded me of the coolest story. It's not a story; it's a truth. And so this is what I'm going to share. I have so many things to share really every day, but I want to keep it very short and very, because I know when I receive things or if I'm looking at things on YouTube, I don't always have a lot of time. So I'm going to keep this short, but this is awesome. And what it is if you take a flea and you put them in an open jar, you know how fleas, they can just jump as high as they want to, it seems. I mean, they can jump really high. They can jump out of the jar, obviously. And they don't just jump out of the jar, they jump way high out of the jar. Well, if you were to take a glass lid and put it on top of that jar, they would start jumping and they would hit their little heads on the glass top. Well, after a while, what's interesting is they stop jumping as high because they don't want to hit their heads. So they start just jumping just a little bit. You take that glass lid off the jar and they jump just a little bit. They have been retrained not to jump as high as they are capable of jumping. I mean, this is so cool because this is us, people. We do this. We put limitations on ourselves. We have this ability to be the person we want to be, or to say what we want to say, or to live that life we want to live. I mean, we have the ability to do that. We just don't believe we can, so we don't. So we only jump this high when we could jump as high as we want to and get out of what the situation that we're in, or change the situation that we're in, or just develop into the person that we're meant to be or we're capable of being. I love that flea story. If I had my way, I would tell you that story every single morning because it is so cool. And I'll probably repeat it so if someone doesn't see this mornings with Mary, then they'll get to hear this, because I mean, that little things like that really speak to me. When I hear little flea stories like that, they say more than being in maybe some seminar and hearing some philosophical reason why, I'm not reaching my ability. I mean, that is so cool. I hope that touches your heart today. I hope that speaks to you in some way. I hope that makes you feel like, you know what, I'm going to try. I'm not going to jump this high today. Even if you just go from this high to this high, that's such an improvement. And then when you do jump from this high to this high, it's like you prove to yourself that, oh my God, I can do this much more. And then you do that much more and that much more, whatever the thing is. But however that story speaks to you, let it speak to you, because we have the ability. We have the ability to reach out and become and all those things. So anyway, I don't even think I need this oil anymore after telling that story, because I had picked today Elevation, which is my absolute favorite oil. I love this oil. I diffuse it all the time, even at work. People come in for a massage, but sometimes people aren't feeling that happy. So I put Elevation in the diffuser, and you can blend, you can put Elevation, You can put Serenity with it. You can mix and, make your own potion, so to speak. But this stuff, I have yet to meet somebody who does not love Elevation. And it does exactly what it says. You can't help but smell and feel good inside. So I'm going to put this on, and I was just going to actually put it on right away. I'd have to shower and get out of here, but I was going to put this on to kind of get me going, but the flea story really got me going. I mean, I'm ready to jump high, and I hope you are too. And I hope you just have a great day, whatever that means to you. Or if you can't, if you're in a situation where, I should never use that word can't. If it's hard for you to have a great day today, if you're going under some kind of emotional stress or hardship, then just pick a minute out of the day to dwell on something good for yourself, or still do something good for yourself so you can kind of nourish that hurt that you're feeling. There's always a way to soften anything we're going through. And I mean anything, because I've been through some bad stuff. And I know what I'm talking about. Okay, well, I'm going to finish my coffee, jump in the shower, get up to work. I'm so spoiled. My husband, he always gets the room ready, and he is out of town right now, so I have to be a big girl and go get everything ready. And it's fine. I'm ready. Okay. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Enjoy your day, and remember the flea story and pass it on. Let's pass this on. It's awesome. Okay, tomorrow.